So it was, great response second half, the way the guys played and performed, both ends of the floor, and Rob had an outstanding spurt on offense. Really kind of, gave us separation in the game, and we had stop after stop, and they took their time. Once they had the small advantage, and it was kind of a tight game, they really went deep into the shot clocks and made us guard them late in possession, and then we had to guard them well and rebound, and we just, I thought we were ready for that challenge, really stepped up.
Coach, at the beginning of the game, do you think senior night had a little to do with the emotional start?
Yeah, you can tell how much it means to Zylan and Lake. They both were very, emotional, and those games are really tricky and difficult, when you add something like that's out of the normal, routine, and for them, and I thought Lake was really good, though, with his minutes, and he was very active, and got on the floor, 50-50 ball, and had some really good blocks and dunks, so he did very well.
What did you tell them at half? I noticed the guys came back and there were still 7 minutes left on the clock, so it seemed like whatever you said was pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I went in earlier, just the normal. I usually give them more time, and so I said what needed to be said.
Good pep talk?
What's that?
Good pep talk?
Yeah, I mean, you could ask the guys what they thought of it. But I don't know if it was good for them. Wasn't great for me either, for my health.
You had just 3 assists in the first half, 6 in the first maybe 9 minutes. What do you attribute just better offensive play?
I just thought there was a part of us that wanted it really fast on offense, and we just didn't let some of the half-court possessions breathe a little bit and move the ball, and we're not focused on our movements, getting into high post and doing some things we're able to do, as the game progressed.
Zylan's ability to kind of connect with the fan base. I know he's from here, but he's only actually played for 1 season. It takes him 20 minutes to get off the court because everyone wants a selfie or just some time with him. How rare is that, and what does that say about him?
Yeah, it's not everyone has a real impact, on a program the way he has. I mean, it's immeasurable what he's meant, to me for 2 years. Last year, just like the way he worked, the way he pushed the guys, his attitude, his personality, just had such a positive effect on everything we did. And same thing this year. And he loves to play. He plays, with his heart and his soul and his emotion, and he's just got a lot of special qualities that are going to do well for him beyond basketball when he's done playing.
Coach, what did you change defensively between Cal's run at the end of the first half into your run in the beginning of the second half?
I just thought our approach was better, our aggression was better, without fouling, and there were a lot of things that went against us at the end of the first half that were a little unfortunate, but so we had to come with the deficit when it could have been a lot closer, and we overcame that, and the guys looked like we were putting together consecutive, determined defensive possessions where we're pressuring the ball, moving our feet, contesting shots, and rebounding. And when you do all those things, then good things will happen.
What about Dort's game? Not just the 22 points on 11 shots, but you seem to be frustrating Cal defensively.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, I don't, Z is a terrific all-around player, but Lou's individual defense is as good as, I've seen this season. I don't know if I've played against another guy or competed against another player that could harass and guard, and the steal he had was huge in the second half, just because he's given extra effort, and again he's an elite guy in the top percentile of athleticism, and when you have the desire and the athletic ability and his mind for anticipation and things, then he's special at that end of the floor.
You're riding right now with a 3-game winning streak. I know maybe some performances were better than others, but do you feel that maybe you're peaking in the right time of the season right now?
I think you have to do what it takes, to win. And at this time of year. You have to find a way, through a game that may not be your best game, and that's what we discovered tonight, in the second half. And there were a lot of things coming in, like I knew Cal coming in was -8 on the backboard against Pac-12 opponents. Well, we're tied on the backboard. That's and we've been one of the better rebounding teams in the country. So for whatever reason that didn't take place, they got too many offensive rebounds early in the half, and so we can't afford to let those things happen in games. But we found different ways to be effective tonight.
How do you feel DeQuan changes your defensive identity?
Just when he's playing, the rim protector. I mean, Melo's a great position defender, and he'll jump up and elevate and go straight up. But Daquan could be an intimidator in the paint and then a finisher. So those are the things that we really need from him when he's out there. And he was just more active tonight, and I think he wanted to finish his career here the right way.
Obviously, final game here at home, so when you think about and reflect on this season at home, beating Kansas, that first territorial cup win, what stands out to you?
I mean, those are quality wins. I think we're establishing something here, an identity for playing well here, and we've won a lot of conference games at home. We could still improve in that department. The whole season, the whole body of the season, the crowds were outstanding. When I was potentially critical, I guess it was more to try and remind everyone that we need them, because of, I think, how our players feed off the energy that they brought all year, and across the board, our fans have showed up, and when you have recruits here and they see that type of environment, it helps for the future, and it certainly makes it a great place for our players to want to perform their best. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.